that while we film. I don't care. Doesn't bother me. Can we talk about what you're eating? What do you got there?
We have to totally ignore it.
Yeah, okay, perfect. Yeah, we'll just pretend like it's not there. Funny movie, dude.
Thank you, Jami.
Yeah, really funny. You're
Thanks,
very funny
dude.
in it. Yeah.
I appreciate it. I'm really proud of it. I think it's a really good movie. I don't think audiences are going to know what to expect with this one. They're certainly not going to expect what this movie delivers, which is like laughs, real out loud laughs, but also serious heart. Like it pulls at your heartstrings, and I love that. I love movies like that.
Yeah, it does. I mean, had you seen Starbuck, the Ken Scott's, the original movie this is based on?
Yes, I became a huge fan of Ken Scott's after watching Starbuck, the original. I loved it. It was like this movie. I went into it not knowing anything about it. I just popped the movie in, and I'm watching this movie, and halfway through the movie, I find myself crying, and I'm like, what is this movie? And at the end of the movie, I felt so good. I had laughed and cried, and it sounds cliche, but it's true. I literally had laughed out loud, which doesn't always happen, and I had cried tears, and so it was one of those situations where I was like, who is that filmmaker? I have to work with that guy.
Well, and it's rare that they would let him do the American remake, too.
Yeah, I mean, ultimately the reason that it's being remade is because he wanted to remake it. I mean, he wanted to extend, he wants to have a broader audience. He's a filmmaker. He wants to be able to break in and say, hey, listen, this is my voice. This is what I can do. And what better way than to take his film that already really works and, put a cast of American actors in it and, have it in English. The original was in French and boom, now he's remade it. And also, when do you ever get a second chance to rebuild something and polish it? Because then there's like little elements you're gonna be able to tweak that you didn't get to tweak last time because you didn't have the footage. So like he really had a chance to do this exactly how he wanted to.
Yeah. What was it like working with Vince?
Man, Vince is awesome. Vince is so awesome. He's a real dude. He's whip smart. He's classy. He's the kind of guy that pulls a chair out for a woman and stands up when a woman enters the room. He's like a classic movie star, He's like old school and in a lot of his thinking. We really got along really well, and he's a kind, generous guy, and there's a reason he's as successful as he is. He's a good dude.